What is good, y'all? It's your boy Anthony Henry back in with another video. We're getting to the video. Make sure to subscribe, watch on social media. Let's get to it. See, by the title, we gotta do better. And just get straight into it. First and foremost, rest in peace to Gilly the Kid's son. My condolences to Gilly the Kid. His son had passed away yesterday. How he passed away, he was murdered in Philadelphia. Now, before this incident had happened, Gilly the Kid had posted something on social media about Philadelphia having, some issues, right? And I guess people in Philadelphia got upset and whatnot, and they did what they did, right? I'm gonna just say this. I remember I went to school one day, right? And the staff that was in my room, right, in my class, right? We had breakfast, whatever, in the lunchroom. And he was like, yo, this technology is taking over, like, my kids don't want to go outside, don't want to hang out, whatnot. They want to stay home with the technology. At the time, I wasn't really thinking of it, but, I just, okay, that's cool. And now, after this situation, right, I'm like, I can't really imagine growing up, let's say, from 95 to 2000, right? No technology, just no internet, none of that, right? Just can't imagine. It could be normal, but I just can't imagine because all day outside, right? Crime just happening, a whole bunch of things going on. Now, mind you, back in the day probably wasn't as it now, but still, imagine now kids are still being outside, no technology. Like, that's just worse. Thing is, can't change nobody, so why would you have your kids go out? Especially young age, going out into like crazy world, just hanging out. Like, yeah, they can do that, but if they got technology at home, like, why not just keep them home? Now, yeah, it's different from the situation, right? Now, when we talk about the situation, I'm just gonna say how we just got better in a way, cause killing people back to back in the same place, same area, like, that's just crazy. Better yet, like I said, same area, same place, same skin color, whatnot, we do, like, that's crazy. If you put it this way, we probably still have a thing that's called slavery, right? But white people just took over whatnot with the. Hey, for guy today was a teenager, or a light-skinned dude was a teenager in the 60s and the 50s, and is still here today, and still, still got that mindset, and he would see the craziness that's just going on with just the other side. Like, what would he think? I mean, to me, he'll be like, gee, that's just tough. Like, what the hell? Or he'll be like, well, that's just tough. And you know how long the other side had just been wanting to be independent. Like, bro, why have two brothers just to go against each other? Like, for what? For what? Yeah, gang, whatever, whatever, however you want to call it. That's just made up. That is made up. Better yet, somebody had to explain it even way better. This guy was like, at one point in time, there was only a man and a woman. The man and the woman had kids. The kid had kids. The kid had kids. The kid had kids. Obviously, everybody split up. Clearly, the kid's son was potentially murdered by, you can say, quote unquote, his own blood. Quote unquote, his own blood. Because, like I said, it's only a man, only a woman. If you put it that way, you can understand. The point is that you can't just, hey, you can't change somebody, so why? I just why, like why? Hey, we don't know what Gilly's kid's son was doing. We don't know what was happening with him and whatnot. But we do know that it had happened. And that, it's gonna keep on happening. Gonna keep on happening. That's just a tough situation. And if we go back to what teacher was saying, go outside. For what? Better yet, there's plenty of stories where, kids just growing up in bad neighborhood. Police, drug or whatnot. Do you think it's a good idea? Especially your daughter going outside, whatnot. There's an action going on. Boom, somebody shot. She's about on the floor. Think that's a good idea? Do you think that's a good idea? No, it ain't. Still ain't. Same thing with a dude. The little boy that's passing by, just walking, probably going to the store, whatnot. Same thing. Somebody shot, she's about on the floor. Yeah, two different, genders, but see the same thing happening. Get it? So, I'm just saying, hey, we just gotta just, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but we just gotta do better, cause if we as quote unquote African American fighting against the other side to be free, then why when we get together we just gotta shoot somebody, like argue or whatnot? Like why? Why is that? You know what's even crazy? The other side don't even do that. They don't even just go, just go crazy with whatever they don't do that. Like, you may say, well, hey, they got different options, different ways. Yeah, it's true, but it has to be better, It has to.